that is the euro. And then the regular price chart down here, that is the British pound. And as you can see, there is a huge difference. The British pound is languishing at 98.30, well off of its high back here in January. The euro has been adjusted down, so you don't quite get all of the full glory here. But it's easy to see that based on time, here are the two January highs. The British pound is actually lower than its January high. Hopefully you can see that. That's obvious. But check out the euro. You know, the euro is quite a bit higher. So major divergence there. What this is showing you, friends and colleagues, is that, once again, there's been a major shift in the Forex market. Normally speaking, the euro and the pound trade in tandem. Now that I've zoomed out, you can really get a feel for what has been going on. In fact, you can see that the pound, let me use the, there we go, there's a line. You can see the pound and the euro were both traveling along very nicely, the trading lane pushing its way upward, nice and easy. And then right about here, which if you track this all the way back, is right about the time that the housing market started to fall apart and credit issues started trickling out. I mean, if you really go back and track the financial press, you'll see that at this point in November is when the credit market had just fallen apart completely. It was really back in June, July, and August that the rumblings of the credit market were really there. But by November, the credit market was in full-scale implosion. It was just falling apart. Banks were starting to default. Huge blocks of mortgages were being written off because the paper, as they call it, the mortgages themselves were bad debt. And you can see that that's when the UK started to suffer. In fact, the recent recovery, meaning this last little push up here back in January and February, the reason why that fell apart was because of the housing number over in the UK proved that the UK recovery was nowhere near to being over. So you can see that the euro is breaking out to all-time record highs while the British pound is languishing. This is something that's important from a strategy perspective, simply because you want to keep your eye on the sentiment or the feeling that's out there. And right now, the euro is really on a rampage. I think this is pointing to some rumblings down the road where we might get some major shifts in just the overall economy, oil, energy, and whatnot. Some of the OPEC nations have already said they want to switch over to the euro as the de facto currency, which means U.S. companies will have to change dollars into euros in order to transfer oil. So anyway, I think there's some big things on the horizon, which is good for us because as traders, we make money when there's volatility. So, again, that's just more of a commentary on strategy, a commentary on where we need to be looking as the future unfolds. So, let's talk about today. You can see here we're beginning to get this triple top.